Hey everyone, my name's Silver Fox.
I'm KFC Dad, and this is the Premier League predictions for week number
33. Hey everyone, my name's Silver Fox. Hey everyone, my name's Silver Fox.
I'm KFC Dad, and these are the Premier League predictions for week number
35.
We do have a third member of the team. He is four-legged and he is a canine.
It is a Wesley Schnauzer.
Yes, Wesley Schnauzer is our walking, talking prediction dog. Probably the only one in the world, and he will be giving out these Premier League predictions from what he thinks.
Yes, he's doing very well in the Premier League.
He's doing better than you.
Yes, hello guys, I'm Wesley Schnauzer, and I will be giving out the predictions for this week number 35. And I'm going to beat that Mind the Silver Fox and catch up to KFC Dad.
Let's do the scores from the last time. Now remember, he was away in Tenerife, sunning himself, but he still gave us his predictions. So in third place is Mind the Silver Fox with 184 points.
I'm not doing very well.
You're not. You're doing not very well at all. And in second place, taking over from Mind the Silver Fox, is Wesley Schnauzer. He's got 201 points. And still in the lead is KFC Dad, miles ahead of both of them. And I have 232 points.
Do you think I will catch up Wesley Schnauzer?
You haven't got any more games now. Well, you might catch Wesley Schnauzer, but you won't catch me. So that's the scores from the last time.
Good.
As always, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Yes, if you like our content, like and subscribe to the channel. Okay, yeah. Like and subscribe to the channel, and we thank everyone who has already subscribed to the channel. And yeah,
Get down there.
okay, guys, let's dive into these predictions. What's game number 1?
On Friday night, it's Manchester City against Wolves.
Manchester City against Wolves. This is the Friday night 8 p.m. kickoff, like he just said. And yeah, Manchester City against Wolves. Now, Manchester City, they've just played in the FA Cup, haven't they?
They're going to the final against Crystal Palace.
Yes, and they beat Nottingham Forest 2-0. They looked quite good in that game, didn't they?
Well, they did look very good.
Yes.
And fair play to Rico Lewis and Nico Riley. He's played very well.
Yes, but you cannot discount Wolverhampton Wanderers, the conquerors of Leicester last weekend. They battered us 3-0. We couldn't do anything, could we? We didn't actually go to that game, did we?
I was coming back.
You were coming back from Tenerife, and I wasn't allowed to get a ticket because I couldn't upgrade my ticket for some reason. But I ain't going to go into that. But yeah, Wolves on the last 5 games, 5 on the bounce, mate.
They're doing very well. They got Cunha, don't need him, but if he comes in, he scores.
They got a lot of good players, and they've got a very, very good manager. A shrewd signing, I would say, for Wolverhampton Wanderers, and they made some good signings in the January transfer window as well. So yeah, it's not an easy game for Manchester City for this one.
Yeah. Also, I'm still backing the Manchester City. Used to be the champions. I'm saying 2-1 to City.
Okay, I've gone the opposite way, and I've gone Wolves to carry on with their winning, and I've gone for 2-1 to Wolves.
Oh.
Yes, 2-1 to Wolves is my prediction. And what about, let's see what our four-legged friend is got to say about this game. Mr. Schnauzer.
Manchester City against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Now, Wolverhampton Wanderers, as the boys just said, they beat my team Leicester City in the last game. And I think they are a very, very good side. But you can't discount Manchester City, even though they're not having a great season. I've gone the same as Mind the Silver Fox. I've gone a 2-1 win for Manchester City.
Okay, guys, game number 2.
It's Aston Villa versus Fulham.
Aston Villa versus Fulham. Now let's start off with Aston Villa. Semi-finalists in the FA Cup. They went up to Wembley to play against Crystal Palace and they got trounced 3-0.
You always make lots of mistakes in that game.
I wasn't expecting that. So fair play to Crystal Palace. I thought Aston Villa would have made a game of that one, and I thought it would have been tight. And I think I did predict Villa to win, but it wasn't to be. And Crystal Palace came out winners. Their opponents, though, Fulham.
Fulham doing all okay.
They are doing okay. They won their last game. I know it's against Southampton, but they still won their last game, didn't they?
They could get into the Europe, Dad.
They're sitting 8th in the league with, how many points have they got? 51, and above them are Villa with 57. So there's 6 points to catch up there. Right, so what do you think is going to happen in this game, mate?
I'm going to 2-1 to Fulham.
2-1 to Fulham. Okay, I've gone for a very narrow 1-0 win and back to winning ways for the Villa. I've gone 1-0 to Aston Villa.
What about Wesley Schnauzer?
Wesley, now I know he has a little soft spot for Villa, doesn't he? He denies it, but he has. So, Mr. Villa fan, or supposed Leicester fan, what's your prediction?
How dare you, KFC Dad? I'm a Leicester fan through and through. As for the game, Aston Villa versus Fulham, I think it will be a tight game, and I've gone for a draw. I've gone for a 1-1 draw in this one.
Game number 3 is
Everton versus Ipswich Town.
Everton versus Ipswich Town. So let's start off with Everton. Now Everton are safe from relegation, and they have lost their last 2 games. They have 38 points and they're in 15th place. So
and also Ipswich got relegated.
Yes, I was just going to come on to Ipswich, but you just jumped into it. Okay, yeah, so Ipswich, they were relegated last weekend, so they're the 3rd team to be relegated, along with Leicester City and Southampton. They played against Newcastle and they lost
3-0.
3-0. Yes, so
then they had a red card in that team. That game.
They did. Yeah, they had a red card as well. So the 3 teams that got promoted didn't do very well. Wonder what will happen next season when the 3 teams come up. Will they be the same like what's happened this season and last season? I don't know. But let's see. What about this game? What's your prediction for this game?
Too good. Everton big. Too good. I'm saying 2-0 to Everton.
2-0 to Everton. I've gone for an Everton win as well. I've gone for a narrow 1-0 Everton win. So that's our prediction.
What about Wesley Schnauzer?
Mr. Wesley, what about you?
Everton versus Ipswich Town. I think you're right. Everton will just edge this, I think, and they'll win 2-1 in this game. Ipswich Town are relegated, like the boys just said, and that makes all 3 teams that came up relegated.
Game number 4 is
Leicester City versus Southampton.
Yes, our Leicester City side against Southampton. Now, we just mentioned Leicester City. They lost 3-0 in their last game and they were terrible. And we didn't go to that game because you were away and I couldn't get a ticket. So we missed out on that, unfortunately. Maybe it was a blessing in disguise. But yes, we were dismal, and we are going to be playing at home against Southampton. Now, we haven't scored a goal for ages at home, have we?
No, it's embarrassing.
It is embarrassing. That's why, let's just talk about Southampton. Southampton are bottom of the league. They're relegated as well, but they have picked up. They're playing a little bit better, haven't they? I know they lost.
They keep scoring goals.
They score goals, and that's the worry for me. They do score goals, and the worry for me is we don't score goals at home. We haven't scored a goal for a long time. Could this be 11 games where we don't score a goal at home?
Hopefully not.
Hopefully no. That's why my prediction is going to be 1-1. I'm going to say we're going to score a goal, but only 1.
And you'll be celebrating.
We scored a goal. Alright, what's your prediction?
I'm going to say Vardy will score. because it's going to be two.
Well, at home, we're going to score a goal.
Yes, we're going to celebrate it with him.
How many goals are we going to score?
2-1.
We're going to score 2 goals at home.
Yes.
Okay, well, if that comes true, I've already eaten lots of hats. I haven't got a hat to eat, but I'll buy you a Greg sausage roll.
I'll put something on your head. A little rabbit.
Okay, well, let's see what Wesley Schnauzer's got to say about this.
Leicester City, my team, versus Southampton. I hear you, boys. I heard what you just said. We haven't scored a goal at home for a long, long time. And Southampton are playing a little bit better than what we're doing. I've gone for a 1-0 win for my team, Leicester City. I think we will get a goal in this game. And I've gone 1-0.
Game number 5 is
Arsenal versus Bournemouth.
Okay, this is the last game on Saturday. It's a 5:30 kickoff. Right, let's start off with Arsenal. Arsenal are second in the league with 67 points, and they drew their last game, didn't they?
Against Crystal Palace.
Yeah, well, Palace are a good side. They've just got to the final, mate. They drew their last game. They're playing tonight. Well, this is being recorded today. This is Tuesday night.
They're playing against PSG tonight.
Yes, so
that's gotta be hard.
We're going to record this and then we're going to go and watch it. Right, so yeah, it will be a hard game, and they would have had a game in the week as well.
Yeah.
Bournemouth have done well. I mean, they have drawn their last 2 games, but that was against Crystal Palace again.
And Man United.
But they've only lost once in their last 5 games. They've
little bit better. They're doing very good. I watched them how they played. They're doing very good.
They're on 50 points at the moment, and they're in 10th position in the league.
That's very good for them.
It is good. It is good. So, what's your prediction for this one?
You're gonna be very shocked. I'm saying 2-1 to Bournemouth.
You think 2-1 to Bournemouth?
I got a feeling, yes.
That's why you're going down. That's why you're going down. That's why you're going down. You think? Well, I might be wrong. You know, you might be right.
Because they got a very good manager at Bournemouth.
They have got a good manager, and they are a very good team. But I don't know. I don't know. I just think that Arsenal will win this. Not easily. I think it'll be a hard game for Arsenal, and I think they'll win 2-0. That's my prediction.
I'm saying about this one. They got Arsenal. Bournemouth got a very good player called Semedo.
Yeah.
Like and strikers, some quality twice.
So is Arsenal. Saka.
They've got Saka, Martinelli,
yeah, Odegaard. So well, let's see what happens. Okay, guys, put it in the comments below if you think I'm right or he's right. All right, that's our predictions. What about Mr. Schnauzer? Which side has he gone on?
Arsenal versus Bournemouth. I heard what you guys are saying. I think Arsenal are a very, very good team, but Bournemouth are very good as well. So I'm going to go down the middle, and I'm going to go for a Desmond, a 2-2 draw in this game.
Game number 6 is
Brentford versus Manchester United.
Yes, this is the first of the Sunday 2 p.m. kickoffs. Now, let's start off with Brentford. Brentford sit 11th in the league at the moment. They've only lost once in their last 5 games, and they won their last game 4-2 against Brighton.
Upsetting for Brighton.
They've got 2 very good forward players in Wissa and Mbuemo.
Yeah,
and they're a very difficult team to beat.
And they got a very good player in the midfield, Norgard. He's very good.
Is he in the midfield?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's look at Manchester United. They sit in 14th in the league. 14th in the league. They drew their last game with Bournemouth 1-1. And they haven't won any games in their last 5 games.
But I don't think Manchester United fans are not happy with Amron or something.
Well, you know, I don't know. It's not. You haven't seen a Manchester United side like this for a long, long time.
Ages.
So yeah,
Manchester United playing in the Europa League on
They
Thursday.
are in the semi-final against Athletic Bilbao. So will that make them tired for the game on Sunday?
Yes, I think they will.
Yes. Well, what's your prediction for this one?
Well, you know what I'm going to say about this one? I'm going to say 2 now. I think Brentford will win 3-2.
3-2, 5-goal thriller. I've gone for a Brentford win as well. I've gone 2-1 to Brentford.
Oh, ho, ho.
Right, so let's see what Mr. Schnauzer is. He Brentford or Man U, or is he going to sit in the middle on the fence again?
Brentford versus Manchester United. Like the boys said, Manchester United do have a midweek game in the Europa League, and they will be playing against Athletic Bilbao. Brentford are a very good side. They drew their last game, and I think this will be another draw for both teams, and I've gone 1-1 draw.
Game number 7 is
Brighton versus Newcastle.
Yes, Brighton and Hove Albion against Newcastle United. Now, Brighton
got a big win against West Ham, 3-2.
They did in their last game, so they got back to some winning ways. But before that, they were on a dismal run, weren't they?
Yes.
They weren't doing very well at all. Hey, is this them coming back now? They are going to be playing against a rampant Newcastle side who are third in the league at the moment. Only lost once in their last 5 games, and they beat Ipswich 3-0 in their last game. So they are pretty much on fire. Can you see Brighton getting anything from this? What's your prediction?
Wrong. I don't think they will win. I think Newcastle will win this one. 2-1 to Newcastle.
2-1 to Newcastle. I've gone for a Newcastle United win as well, and I've gone for a 3-1 win.
Oh.
3-1 to Newcastle. What about the Schnauzer?
Brighton versus Newcastle. Yes, this will be a tasty fixture. I can see lots of goals in this game, and I think Newcastle will edge it. I'm going to go for a 5-goal thriller and Newcastle to win 3-2 in this game.
Game number 8 is
West Ham versus Tottenham Hotspur.
Yes, West Ham of the United against Tottenham of the Hotspurs.
The London Derby.
Yes, the London Derby. It is. Okay, so let's start off with West Ham. Now, West Ham are sitting above that relegation zone with 36 points. They haven't won in their last 5 games.
They're staying up.
They are staying up, yeah. They are safe enough to stay up from relegation. They lost 3-2 to Brighton. We just mentioned it, didn't it? They lost 3-2 to Brighton in their last game.
They want all West Ham fans want Potter out.
Well, it's not going good for Harry Potter, is it? Yeah, he's gone there, and you know he's slightly better than Rude, I'd say.
Yeah.
And that's saying something. But anyway,
what about Tottenham Hotspur, Dad?
Tottenham Hotspur, well, you can't say a lot for them either. They've only won once in their last 5 games. They've lost 3 on the bounce in their last 3 games, and then they got smashed 5-1 by Liverpool.
Yeah, they're focused on the Europa League, not focused on the Premier League.
Yeah, they are. They do have a game on Thursday. Tomorrow night they will be playing against Bodo Glimt.
Norway.
And Angie's promise of a trophy in their second year. It could still be on. They still could get that trophy. It's a semi-final, isn't it?
Do you think they will get it or not, Dad?
I don't know. I think you can't underestimate Bodo Glimt. You can't just go to this thing. Yeah, we'll beat them easy. I've seen some footage on TV about them, and Bodo Glimt are a good side.
They are a good side.
They're a good side. You can't just dismiss them.
But they're used to the cold weather in Norway.
Yeah, they are. They are used to the cold weather, and I think they're playing on a plastic pitch, so they're used to that as well.
Wow.
So, right, what's your prediction for this one? Bearing in mind that Tottenham will be played a game on Thursday as well, and West Ham would have had a rest.
You know what I'm going to say about this one? 1-1 draw.
A 1-1 draw. I'm going to go, and I really couldn't make up my mind on this one, but I'm going to go for a Tottenham win. I don't know how, but they'll do it somehow with a 1-0 win against West Ham. So that's what I'm predicting. And what about you, Mr. Schnauzer?
West Ham United versus Tottenham Hotspur. West Ham United and Tottenham Hotspur not doing that great in the league at the moment. West Ham sit just above the relegation zone, but they are safe. And I think in this game, because Tottenham are playing midweek in the Europa League, I'm going to go for a West Ham win. I'm going to go for 2-1 to West Ham.
Game number 9 is...
It's Chelsea versus Liverpool.
This is the Sunday 4:30 kickoff. Now Chelsea against Liverpool. Chelsea sitting 5th in the league at the moment with 60 points. So a win for them could see them enter the top 4 if results go their way. They have won their last 2 games and they haven't lost in their last 5 games.
They're doing very good. Okay.
Well, they beat Everton 1-0.
Beat Fulham and now 2-1.
Yeah. So I think Liverpool is a different kettle of fish, though.
I think Liverpool will win this one, Dad.
Yeah, Liverpool. Well, they've just beaten Tottenham 5-1,
Yeah.
and they are champions. They won the league.
That's what I'm saying, Dad. A big scoring 3-1 Liverpool.
3-1 to Liverpool. Will they take their foot off the gas because they are champions now? I don't think so. I don't think their manager is like that.
Are you Indian Ancelot?
I'm not Ancelot. Right, okay. What did I say? I've gone for a Liverpool win as well. I've gone 2-1 to Arnie Slot.
To the Indian
Ancelot's
Ancelot.
Reds. Yeah, so that's our predictions for this one. What about Mr. Schnauzer?
Chelsea versus Liverpool. The Sunday 4:30 kickoff. Chelsea are doing okay in that 5th place, but they can't see them beating Liverpool. Liverpool off the back of a win against Tottenham. I think Liverpool will win this one 2-0.
Okay, guys, it's game number 10. The last game of the weekend is...
Crystal Palace versus Nottingham Forest.
Right, yes, Crystal Palace versus Nottingham Forest. Now, Crystal Palace, we mentioned, they're doing very, very well at the moment, aren't they?
With the manager.
They're in the final of the FA Cup against Manchester City. They smashed Villa 3-0.
I'm going to say Crystal Palace are the underdogs.
They've just come up in the last, I don't know, month or 2. They've really upped their game. Clicked and up their game. Nottingham Forest, they were in that final as well, and they lost to Man City 2-0, didn't they?
Yes.
They are playing midweek, aren't they?
They're playing against Brentford at home.
Yeah, we forgot to mention that earlier. Brentford do have a game midweek against Nottingham Forest. That's their game in hand, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, Nottingham Forest do have a game midweek. What do you think to this one, this last game?
On Monday night, Dad, away at Selhurst Park, I'm saying 1-0 to Palace.
1-0 to Palace, okay. I've gone down the middle. I've gone for a Desmond. I've gone 2-2 draw. I think this will be a very interesting game, and I think I look forward to watching this one. What about Mr. Schnauzer?
Crystal Palace versus Nottingham Forest. Crystal Palace are in the final of the FA Cup and they're doing very well. Nottingham Forest are a good side as well, but have slipped down a little bit at the moment. They used to be 3rd in the league, but now they're 6th in the league with 60 points. They did win their last game in the league. I think this will be a draw. I've gone for a 1-1 draw. Thank you for watching, guys, and hope you like our content. Just give us a like and subscribe to the channel and let us know what you think to the show and our predictions in the comments below.
Well, that concludes all our predictions for week number 35 of the Premier League. So, hope you enjoyed watching, and we've certainly enjoyed making this video. We've had a couple of laughs on the way, and yeah, taking a piss out of Wesley.
Okay, good time you and Slot.
Yeah, so if you like the content, remember to like and subscribe to the channel, and we will be back on the next one.
I've got a word for you. Go on, Tandra.
Okay, so we will see you on the next one. Adios, amigos.
Hey.